The Arizona Cardinals travel to Jacksonville to face the Jaguars on Sunday. Arizona is a 9.5-point favorite on BETDAQ, 41 the total in this game. This line was 6.5 on BETDAQ early in the week. Shame on you for not getting on. Again, the Cardinals now a 9.5-point favorite. I still think they're a good bet at that price. The Jaguars won last week, which is creating some value here. Still think there are a lot of people who haven't seen Jacksonville play, certainly haven't seen them play much, and probably think they're a little better than they actually are. Last week's game, a perfect example. A lot of people didn't see that game. You see the final score, 29-27. Might surprise you to know the Jaguars had a grand total of 214 total yards of offense. Could not move the ball at all against that Titan defense. Now, had a couple of turnovers, a defensive touchdown. These things happen sometimes. That's why there's only been one team in NFL history that has finished a season 0-16. But you must remember Jacksonville still with the worst offense in the league by any measure, last in the league in yards per game, last in the league in points per game. Again, even in their win last week, totaling only 214 yards against the Tennessee Titans. Arizona Cardinals, on the other hand, have an excellent defense, top half of the league in both yards allowed and points allowed. They're especially good against the run. Third in the NFL against the run are the Cardinals. And the Jags are now without Justin Blackmon, their best wide receiver, really their best offensive player. He's been suspended for the rest of the season after failing another drug test. That was announced a week and a half ago. So they turned to a more run-heavy game plan against Tennessee last week. Do not think that will work too well against Arizona. Of course, as we said, didn't work too well against Tennessee either. Only 214 total yards of offense. So I do not think the Jags are going to move the ball at all in this game. And, of course, that's pretty much par for the course. The Jags have yet to score a touchdown at home this season, unless you count the London game, a quote-unquote home game for the Jags in which they were beaten 42-10, but did produce a touchdown. So the Jags have not scored a touchdown in Jacksonville yet this year. Not sure if they're going to get one against Arizona. I'd be surprised if they got more than one. And did I mention that Jacksonville is also last in the NFL in points allowed? They also have the worst defense in the NFL statistically. So even though the Cardinals aren't very good on offense, I have a feeling we're going to see turn back the clock type games from Carson Palmer, Larry Fitzgerald. Rookie Andre Ellington's been coming on recently. I expect him to have a big game. I think the Cardinals are going to win this game easily and cover the 9.5-point number.